my Lord. My names are Justin Samuel for the petitioner. The first respondent is represented by two lawyers.
For the record, my Lord, Robert Bautu. I'm jointly instructed with Bernard Mutiaba and Sauda Nsereko. She was here, my Lord, but she's out. Sauda Nsereko, my Lord. We have joint instructions, my Lord. And my Lord, I was given a brief on Friday. To appear before you, my Lord. That's what. Sorry, my Lord.
Which Friday? Which Friday were you?
Last Friday, my Lord. That was on the 20th. That's all I can say at the moment, my Lord.
When the matter came up for mention, me and my colleague were held up in other petitions. And we apologize for that. My should have been able to appear before you. But all the same, we have a plenary points of law to raise. I don't know whether my Lord I should raise it now. But I'm ready to proceed, my Lord. If you permit me. My Lord.
We also, for the petitioner, have preliminary points of law to raise on the representation of the third respondent. Because election petitions are supposed to be expeditiously handled, and this time round, for this petition, the court is late because it's supposed to dispose it of within 6 months. The practice in previous election petitions has been that preliminary points of law don't dog down the trial of the petition, but the court, anybody who wants to raise that objection, it is framed as an issue and decided in the entire petition. If you read through many of the judgments of election petitions, the primary objections are handled as issues which come first. Then today, for us, we came ready for scheduling conference because we want our matter to be heard. So if council has an objection, in any case, they did serve us with any notice of it. The court last time ordered the matter to be scheduled today, and that's what we are supposed to do. We are ready for the scheduling conference.
That he also has a preliminary point of law to raise. But that aside, my Lord, is that the point of law can be raised at any time. We believe there is no petition before him. That even if you have to raise a preliminary point of law, you cannot raise it in version. It's referring to practice. My lord, you are seated in trial of an election petition before you. Practice, as it is, it can only apply when you are properly seated to try a petition, which you believe is not trial. So you really cannot sit and run through court into a trial when there is no petition. Man, we are going to be brief on a point of and we believe it will dispose of the entire petition before you. And my lord, I will be very brief. I will not take more than 20 minutes. And when you retire to write your ruling, if my lord did not agree with me, you can still shake it. So we really not want council to block our criminal point of view, which you believe in your own can dispose of this entire petition. And my lord, I beg to address you on this point of view.
Council subject.
Yes, madam.
You are representing the second,
And the
first and
first
second
responded.
responded.
Yes, madam.
And you want to raise a point of law, the competent office, the petition. First, should we take it that we now have the petitioner and the first and second responded only as the parties for this?
Yeah, because that's what I wanted to raise. That's our people actually. Whether do
And ordinarily, in my issue, once that is resolved, then we are good to go.
Council Secretary, are you now going to address me on behalf of the third respondent?
My lord, I'm addressing on behalf of the law. I cannot address on the nature of the proceedings.
Yes.
I want to address you
Because
on
you are talking about the third respondent.
Yes,
The third respondent has instructed
some two lawyers.
Council Semeyama, please, has instructed three.
my lord, I'm just telling maybe
You are this land yours.
My lord, as an officer of court,
Is
because I am still outside the court. My lord, we were never served with the process. Even when we filed our notice of instruction in the matter, because my lord, an election petition is a public matter. And the reason why we appeared is because our client was mentioned in this petition. So we were instructed to come and appear before court and see what is happening. So my lord, we are more or less like bypassers. We were never served, but we are here, and if
what do you intend to do? The interest of the client who was mentioned.
my lord,
You are here.
my
You
lord,
are being
first and foremost, my lord, you cannot participate in a proceeding or make any decision on a proceeding unless you have been served. So we were never served. We don't know what is before this court. We only came to participate in the proceedings between the first respondent, second respondent, and the petitioner.
And my intelligence authority. Article 62 of the Constitution makes the Electoral Commission independent. I don't know how it can come to court when it organizes an election where it's supposed to be independent. We are complaining about that election, the candidates. Then Electoral Commission wants to argue for one side. It's impossible. So the complaint about the petition on the third respondent is not for Eric Savage, it's already. Article 62 of the Constitution is very clear.
Council Semeyama, please sit.
My lord, as well, maybe let our objection also be raised,
Let's,
addressed.
which objection?
The objection of Do we have a third respondent?
For the third respondent, I was just wondering if I may just tip what is on record. On record, the affidavits of service. And they will make a formal application for that. But that has not been done, so that we want to proceed with the objection raised by counsel for the first and second. That we dispose of.
My Lord, before you take leave of the matter, can we be allowed to access the affidavit of service after court?
You are not on the record, you cannot access the affidavit of service.
My Lord, we put
Find
in
a way of, should we serve you, should you be served? Should God direct that you are served fully and you access your record?
My Lord, the record or the affidavit of service?
The affidavit of service is not on its own, it's not lying somewhere else, it's part and parcel of the council semi-aba. You do not feed words into the mouth of God. Council Bawutu, you are aware that the affidavit service is part and parcel of the court record?
That is true, my Lord.
Yes.
But just a minute,
so
my Lord,
can you just pluck out one?
My Lord, let me confer with my colleague a little more. Then we will address you on that.
God is really being kind to you.
Yes. That will be served with a copy of the record of court.
And if you are served, do you know the invitation?
My Lord, the service we are requesting for is to acclimatize ourselves with what is on the record. Not that the petitioner serves us with the petition. We would like to know what exactly is on the record.
Procedure for you to access the record when you are not on the record. You are not.
Then, my Lord, in the circumstances, would leave these police proceedings to go fast before we can access it, because we've never been served. We've never been served.
I think, counsel, we were warned the other time. You talk as a lawyer. Your client should be the one to say was it served. And how does this?
You can interject at this time.
The last time actually they were here, I had directed that the lawyer for the Electoral Commission sits between.
I should have done
Yes.
And be independent.
The person who held the brief for you did not inform you, but that was my directive.
Also, right, my Lord, is, but in interest of justice, already discussed. We are just learning that there is an affidavit of service. My Lord, our appeal also raised the effect of the service. In interest of justice, since already on record, we are right, there are maybe the three affidavits, I'm told, in relation to the affidavit of service, we shall address you effectively in our appeal. And I think my colleague, Senator, has no objections to that. Because we are all interested in the expeditious disposal of this petition. So we believe it's not prejudiced if you access the affidavits of record. And like you noted, my Lord, the issue of service of the petition and not of the petition is very paramount because it determines the participation of the third respondent, who actually is the beneficiary of this election conducted by the first and second respondent. So we will go court and apply that will be availed, the copies, the affidavit of service. And my Lord, the message that, by that nature, are not supposed to be served to the other respondent. Now that I cannot be served, let's access to them now that we are granted to actually serve. I submit my.
Get this.
Well, my lord, I would have no objection, but we filed
So to please
yeah.
listen to the submission.
I have no objection, but we filed the affidavit of service in respect of the third respondent, because the first and second respondent filed a response and served us, so we had no problem with them. Now, it's good, let him look at the 3 or 4 affidavits, and he will even think twice.
Meaning who? There are 3
Eric, counsel for the first and second respondent. Probably when he looks at the affidavits of service, he will change
might rethink his PO.
whether his PO stands or not. Let him, this is an open trial. Let him address himself to what we did, and he thinks twice whether he has an objection. And the other,
Everything is. Yes. He's an eventual winner of an election. He was declared as such. How do you participate in proceedings where he's not a party? So we cannot proceed for a trial in a matter where the beneficiary is not in court, because the cardinal principle of national justice is that you cannot condemn a party unheard. That's what I want to raise court. Yeah. Ensongero erinti tosobola kugenda mu mpoza y'omusango ng'emuntu oba alangirira mu kulonda nga tali mu kooti, nga tamanyi kigenda mu kooti. Kiba kya bwenkanya kubanga etteeka ligamba nti omuntu tosobola okumumenya nga tomuwuliriza. Kati tusobola kubeera nga tunaba kutegeera oba omusajja bamusaabe ngo bati yalabikako tugende mu proceedings ezo nga taliiwo. Ekyo kibaddewo kati kitano. Kooti eragire nti tuteekemu kooti eragidde nti tuteekemu empoza yaffe mu buwandiike.
First and foremost, my opponent has not responded to come. He has not appeared in court, and this is the second time court is sitting and is not appearing. He's just sending lawyers. Secondly, we are afraid that the Electoral Commission is appearing not to be impartial. It is tending to be one-sided. It is acting for the third respondent, who is Muhammad Nsereko, which is wrong by law. The Electoral Commission is supposed to defend itself on its own irregularities, not for Nsereko Muhammad, who committed severe, who breached electoral laws. So they were objecting and they were requesting to be served by affidavit of service, which we gave to the third respondent, and my lawyer has accepted that we serve them with those affidavits. Electoral Commission answered in time. They replied. They defended themselves. They responded to the law. We don't know why really they are now acting for the third respondent, who has been stubborn and has refused to fight in his defense up to now. So we are waiting. We shall be coming back here. We served him. Which chance are you talking about? I will not go by what he's saying. We served him. He's aware of the matter. His advocate the other time told us that he just got to know about the matter a day before. Yet this case has been in existence for the last 4 months. So I'm not concerned about what he is saying. We are now in courts of law. Twewunyiza olwaleero okuba nti nno Mwami Muhammad Nsereko era talabiseeko mu kkooti y'amateeka. Nakibagambe mabega wali nti nno bannamateeka abato eggwanga lino bajja ddisuula mu ntabwe nga bakozesa obukodyo bw'amateeka obumu okuzibikira emisango n'okuzibikira obujulizi obubaliko. Kati mu kiseera kino talabiseeko mu kkooti ne kkooti ewedde teyalabikako asindise balooya be nakati balooya be bagamba tetubasaavinganga kyokka Friday eyayita baaliwo n'olalewo we bali. Electoral Commission eyongedde okumalamu eggwanga lina amaanyi kubanga yo twagisaavinga oba twagiwa obuwawaabirwa bwaffe ne batuddamu mu budde ne barespondinga mu budde. Kati ate bazize bawolereza Nsereko Muhammad ataateekamu kubanga senga bali bamwagala nnyo bandimwaliriza okuteekamu defense kyataakola. So kati mu kiseera kino Electoral Commission evuddeyo ateewolereza omuntu ate amenya amateeka ate kugamba tugenda tweyongera okulaba nti waliwo connivance oba waliwo enkwatagana wakati w'abantu abazza emisango mu byokulonda ne Electoral Commission. Era twabanenya bonna twabawaabira bonna returning officer ne Electoral Commission olw'ensonga nti tukkiriza nti emisango gino baagizza bamaze kukwatagana ne mu kkooti okiraba bavuddeyo batandise okukwatagana. Balooya ba Nsereko tebasobola nakuwolereza Nsereko kati aba Electoral Commission bavuddeyo ne bawolereza Nsereko ekikola kye tulaba nti kikyamu. Commission basabye bagenze mu maaso ne basaba n'okusaba tubawe empaaba gye twawabira Nsereko n'okumugabira empapula kati baagala okihandulinga naye naffe tukkiriza tugibawe. Era looya waffe agambye oba oli awo banaazitulamu bajja kulabira ddala nti omuntu oyo mukyamu.
Yeah.